Week 7 of the NFL season sees the St. Louis Stallions travel to take on the Washington Commanders at Commanders Stadium here in Maryland. And this could be a big game here for this Stallions team. A win here would get them above 500 and would put them first place in the NFC South. But the Commanders and rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels looking for their first victory of the season, so the 0-16 Lions can pop some champagne and know their record is safe. And the Browns too. So Daniels, quick throw right here. That one's going to be completed. And Troy Hill with the tackle right there. His name is starting to pop up in trade rumors. So Daniels, throw right here. That one's complete as well. So Daniels, good drive here to start things off. Now 2nd and 7, play action. Nope, it's going to be a run here. It's almost like the tackle button didn't work right there for Trevin Wallace. So now they're going to come back again. 2nd and 8. Daniels with this shotgun formation. Throws this one, and that's going to be picked off. Xavier Woods gets the pick. And that is just a underthrown football by Jayden Daniels. Needed to lead that one in front of his receiver. Instead, it's going to be an Xavier Woods interception. And wasn't able to get much on the return, but good spiral. That is just way too underthrown. I mean, that's underthrown by about a good 4 or 5 yards. But now 3rd and 9, Bryce Young gets the ball. Going to find Jonathan Mingo. And Mingo's going to pick up the first down right there. Nice pitch and catch right there. Bryce Young again, shotgun formation. Looking, throwing, gonna find Xavier Leggett. Not able to turn the corner because this game has them do a stupid animation when they try turning. Now 1st and 10, Bryce Young again, gonna find Tommy Tremble, who also loses all of his speed when he turns the corner. Now the Stallions gonna come back, 3rd and 9 here, shotgun formation, Bryce Young. Gonna take a deep shot here. Gonna find Deontay Johnson. Johnson can't take it into the end zone, but that's a big play right there for the Stallions. Now 1st and goal. Gonna be a handoff here to Chuba Hubbard, and he's gonna get the rushing touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, another guy's name who has kind of been popping up in some trade rumors. We come back here, 2nd quarter, and this is just a big play right here for the Commanders. And that's going to be a first down. I'm not even going to try to say that guy's name. So now Daniels going to get sacked here by Trevin Wallace. Wallace with the sack right there, bringing down Daniels. But now 3rd and 6. Daniels looking. Going to escape out the pocket here. Somehow the tackle button's just not working today. And Daniels going to pick up the first down right there. Should have been sacked. Now 3rd and goal. Daniels looking, throwing, gonna find his man right there, and he's gonna be short of the the touchdown. 4th and goal at the 1. Daniels gonna call his own number here, leaps into the end zone, takes a shot, but able to get the rushing touchdown on the quarterback keeper. Thought it was a pass, instead it's a run play. So now play action look here. Bryce Young going to find Adam Thielen. And I sound like a broken record, but another player whose name has popped up in some trade rumors so far this season. So now Bryce Young going to throw this one underneath to Leggett. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. They're going to go hurry up here, get to the line. And this is going to be a handoff to Hubbard. Hubbard going to pick up the first down and maybe an extra 2 on the play. But now 3rd and 6, Bryce Young looking, gonna throw this one into a hole right there, trying to hit Hubbard. Maybe had Tremble to his left, but instead, field goal kick is going to end this drive, and the Stallions gonna take a 10-7 lead right here. So now 22 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Daniels gonna find Brian Robinson Jr. He's gonna get out of bounds with 16 seconds left. Now Daniels again steps back, another screen play. There goes a guy flying. This one's to Austin Eckler. 2nd and 1 now. 10 seconds left. At midfield, just past it. Another screen play. Seems like the CPU can cheese screenplays without anyone noticing, but if you run one, well, for the rest of the game, the CPU is going to know you're running a screenplay. Not when they do it, though. Out comes the field goal unit, though, and that's going to tie this one up 10-10 going into the half. So now we come back here. Third quarter, Tommy Trumbull picks up the first down right there. Little quick throw out to him. He's been playing very nicely. Ian Thomas should be back, but don't expect Trumbull to lose any playing time. Leggett right there with the catch, picking up the first down. So now the Stallions driving here. Going to be a handoff here to Hubbard. Picks up the first down right there. Still just not a lot of running room for him so far this season. Now Young going to throw this one here to Leggett. That looks like a touchdown to me, but Jeremy Chin with the tackle at the 1. So going to hand off here, second and goal to Hubbard. He runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Stallions. And the Stallions retake the lead here, 17-10. So Daniels going to throw this one here. That's Zach Ertz, wide open right there. I'm going to come back again, 2nd and 4. This is going to be a play-action look. Daniels looking, going to run here, going to be brought down, 3rd and 3. Pressure just not getting in. So now 3rd and 3. Here's a run play to Brian Robinson. Robinson going to get to the open field, then gets tackled at the 24. Now going to come back again. Man in motion. Daniels looking, throwing. Going to find his man right there. Tight throw right there to Terry McLaurin. He's able to come down with that one. 2nd and 10 now. Daniels looking on the run here. Tackle button didn't work. Appreciate that, EA. 3rd and 1 after the scramble. And now Daniels. Shotgun formation. Throwing on the run to Zach Ertz, and that's a touchdown. Commanders. And they retie this game up here after that. Daniels on the run, throwing that one, and that's a very odd catch animation. I'm sure if someone would have decided to hit him, he maybe would have dropped that football. Bryce Young throwing that one, and that is Frankie Louvu jumping up like he's a defensive back, knocking that one out of the air. So now 2nd and 9. Brian Robinson with a run here up the middle, picks up some yardage right there. 2nd and 1 now. Going to be a play action look here. Tackle button not working again. And it's a Jayden Daniels scramble for a first down after the tackle button didn't work. Appreciate that, EA. 3rd and 12 though. Daniels looking, navigating the pocket. Going to take off here. Slide down. 4th and 6. And out would come the field goal unit for the Commanders. Really shouldn't have been close because he should have been sacked way earlier. But either way, the Commanders going to kick this one through and take a 20-17 lead. So now 2nd and 10, 5 minutes left. Bryce Young looking, throws this one up here. That's going to be woefully underthrown. I don't think Deontay Johnson beat his man anyways. So now 3rd and 15 after a false start. Bryce Young looking, throwing this one up here for Leggett. And that is also woefully underthrown. That ball's out in front. Leggett has a shot at it. And they decide to go for it here, throw this one up again, and just another underthrown ball from Bryce Young, just not driving that ball forward like he needs to. So 1st and 10 here. Little option, I think, play right there, and that is going to be a first down for the Commanders. So now 3rd and 3. And this one going to be thrown here, and it's going to be Noah Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. And they take a commanding lead here. Noah Brown with the touchdown. Now 1st and 10. Going to be a throw here, a little swing out here to Mingo. Tries cutting it. What was number 20 doing right there? I've never seen a player move like that before. But now man in motion here. Bryce Young, he'd like to have that one back. It's going to be Bobby Wagner. Breaks a tackle. Interception. And that is going to do it here. 27-17 is going to be your final. I'm not sure what Ike Makwanu's smiling about here. Another loss on the season for the Stallions and the Commanders. They pick up their first win of the season. as they beat the Stallions 27-17. Stallions fall to 3-4 in the season. Bryce Young, 23 of 41, 336 yards, 1 interception. Chuba Hubbard, 13 carries, 31 yards. Did get 2 rushing touchdowns. Xavier Leggett, 6 receptions, 88 yards. Deontay Johnson, 2 receptions and 96 yards on the day. And then Jayden Daniels, 16 for 23, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and 1 rushing touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr., 12 carries, 70 yards, and then Noah Brown and Zach Ertz each with touchdowns on this one as the Commanders pick up their first win of the season, 27-17. So that was a tough loss. Just could get nothing going in the second half offensively. Running game just never picked up for us at all, so is what it is. We get an upgrade here for Deontay Johnson. I would consider trading him, but I like the idea of having at least 2 decent wide receivers on this team, at least for this season. Get an upgrade here for Akam Akwanu, and we go with pass protector right there, and we get impact block, pass block, and pass block finesse. I don't know what any of these block ratings honestly do. I wonder how much blocking comes down to just like the awareness rating in this game. I don't know. It just feels like there's not a big difference between all these ratings and performance and things like that. So we did have a breakout opportunity for Trevin Wallace. I was trying to use him. There's a couple times where it's like the game just did not react to my inputs on some of those scrambles. I'm mashing the tackle button. I'm mashing X and they're just not tackling for some reason. They asked us about how confident we are in a potential repeat performance, and we're gonna go with very optimistic. So he actually has turned a corner since I've started using him a little bit more, and so we're gonna keep doing that with him. Game day challenge: 4+ tackles for loss, or 1 interception, or forced fumble. We did have a couple. I think we did have like 3. TFLs with him. No interceptions. I was trying to get an interception. Had a couple opportunities, just kind of misplayed it a little bit. But yeah, +2 zone coverage, +1 man coverage, and awareness for Trevin Wallace, who, it's probably going to be our focus player for the remaining part of the season, or the remaining season. So we have a national scouting focus we have to go do here. Remember, I started this franchise and I did it like the actual week that I picked. You can pick a week you want to start the franchise, so I couldn't change the scouts out. But Andy Rooker, his expertise is cornerback and quarterback. So we're going with cornerback. If there's any quarterbacks that we're interested in, we'll just focus scout them. So Jonathan Brooks is ready to go. Remove player from IR, and Jonathan Brooks is going to be our starting running back moving forward. So where does that leave Chuba Hubbard? Well, we have to wait for that, but we have a bunch of players that are ready to come off of the IR. So we're going to we got all those guys off of the IR, but Chuba Hubbard is a free agent next year, and 1 year left on that deal. I don't plan on resigning him. So we're going to try to look for a trade that we can make with Chuba Hubbard. But we end up looking at Troy Hill here, 33 years old, cornerback, 1 year left on the deal. This is a guy that you want to trade right now, I think, if you're in our position. It makes sense for us to do this. No trade offers, so we're going to have to take a look around here. Find a team that maybe would need just a spare corner to have. And we decide on the Kansas City Chiefs, actually. They could always use an extra corner. And that defense kind of light here at corner in the world of Madden, even though I think these corners are actually playing really good in real life. Looking around here at this roster, who do we want? Because we have to take a player back for sure, or I want to take a player back. So we're going to go with Sky Moore here, right? Probably a guy that's fallen out of favor on this roster. Hasn't really played as well as a lot of people thought he was. Everyone thought he was a good fit for that. So we decide to try to trade for Sky Moore. We get a 5th from them, but then we're also going to send a 5th back. Technically a pick swap where they are going to get the better 5th, theoretically. So we just kind of swap players here. We get Sky Moore, a receiver. we'll see what he can do for us as we come down this second half of the NFL season, as we reach kind of the mid-season mark here. So Troy Hill a 5th for Sky Moore, and a 5th to Kansas City. So decent little trade right there. Nothing earth-shattering. I didn't want, I could have probably gamed that for a better pick if I wanted to. I just don't like doing that. I feel like it's not as fun when you do that. So we're looking around here for an extra defensive tackle, and we find Carl Brooks here, 68 overall from Green Bay. Not from Green Bay, but for the plays for the Packers. 73 block shedding, 75 power moves. Kind of an interesting, I think, younger player. Chuba Hubbard for him, just straight up. Is it the most realistic? No, I don't know. Maybe, but I just wanted an extra defensive tackle. Could have gotten a better one. Sure, but I like the idea of a project player, and I'll take it for a running back that's probably going to be a rental for the Packers. Probably just a spare running back to have. So we have a bunch of players. Well, not a bunch. We have 4 players we need to cut because all those players came off of IR. So a lot of guys here we're just getting rid of and opening up some cap space. Looking around here, who else we want to cut? Bartholomew? I don't think I said that right, but we're also going to cut John Radigan as well. So 53 down to the 53-man team here. And Adam Thielen is also going to get traded as well. 34 years old. And looking around here, and I think the Bills, right? In real life, they traded for Amari Cooper. And I don't think that'll happen in Madden. So we look around here. Is there anyone I want from their roster? Not really. But they could use a spare receiver here. And, yeah, they could use a spare one. So we're going to give them a spare receiver. Ray Davis here as well. He played pretty well, actually, on Monday night. So I looked through the roster. Anything on defensive tackle that I want to trade for? Not really. I just don't think they would trade us these players. So we're going to ask for a 4th round pick for Adam Thielen. And we get the 4th round pick. So we get a spare 4 here. And then, so I think that's a pretty decent deal for us. Thielen probably going to retire or regress pretty quickly after this season. So I think it makes sense to get him out of here. Send him to a team that's more likely to win. And then it's going to come down here to us trading Jadeveon Clowney. Hasn't made that much of an impact for us this year, from what I can notice. So we're going to send him to the AFC North. And we're going to send him to the Cincinnati Bengals here. And no players are going to be coming back here for us, but we are going to ask for a 3rd round pick here for Jadeveon Clowney. See if we can get this deal done, and we do. So Jadeveon Clowney for a 3. Again, I know I probably could have got an extra couple picks, probably could have got like an extra 5th or something like that, but I think just straight up for a 3 is fine. Older player, probably doesn't have much left, but for a team like the Bengals, we're probably trying to make a Super Bowl push. Makes sense. So we need an extra running back, and that is going to be Raheem Blackshear. I'm going to put him on the main roster here. Call him up. Was on the practice squad. So there we go. Got the roster all set here, and we come back next episode. We're going to be taking on Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. We're sitting here 3-4, kind of at the midseason mark, kind of, is that me kind of potentially tanking a little bit? Possibly, but I don't think I traded anything too important away where I think we should still be able to compete for some wins here. So I don't think it was like earth-shattering moves or anything like that. Just picking up some extra picks for next year and getting some players off our book. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to hit like, be sure to hit subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.